What is going on, YouTube? Today, we are going to be talking about everything that you will need to know about opening a high yield savings account. I have opened 3 in my lifetime, have had some for 2 to 3 years, and there are things I wish I would have known. Like, there really are, including, as you can tell from the thumbnail, yes, you do have to pay taxes on the interest you earned. Welcome to America. But you will be doing that if you earn over $10, and I'm pretty sure if you're in a low interest, regular savings account, you won't make $10. But in high yield savings accounts, I've made $4,000 a year, so it's well worth it at the end of the day. But let's not get into all that. Let's talk about everything we need to know, and we'll also make a video shortly here with the best ones starting in 2025. So make sure you guys are subscribed. But let's get right on into the video. Oh, and I wasn't kidding. As you guys can see on the screen, I did make $4,000 this year. $1,000 with one bank and $3,000 with the other. So yeah, it's like getting another paycheck, basically, or like paying the groceries. So yes, if you're thinking about, do I want to open a high yield savings account? Do it. Just do it. Okay, on to step 1. All right, number 1, like we were saying in the intro of this video, you will have to pay taxes. What are the taxes, you say? You will get a 1099 INT form. What does it look like? Well, it's simple as this. I'm showing on the screen right here. It's just like this. Shows the amount of money you made. It says taxes will be withheld. And basically you just submit it with your taxes. If you have an accountant or if you do it online, they'll ask if you have a 1099 INT form. It's really simple. I do my own taxes. It just asks on TurboTax or whatever you do, did you have a 1099 INT form and how much money was withheld? Boom, right there. Yep, simple as can be. You will have to pay taxes on it, but still better than not having a high yield savings account. All right, number 2 things I wish I would have known. You can open multiple high yield savings accounts. That way, if you find one like Brio Bank, like Citibank, there's a bunch of banks out there that have high yield savings accounts. You can open multiple. I have 2 open right now, as you guys saw from whatever I made before. But I opened the second one because I was only earning like 4% with, I think it's Citi, who I have. But then I saw VO was offering 5.3 APY a couple months ago, and I was like, let's do that. So I made one, and the difference in like revenue a year was $1,000, which you can do the math. You just take the difference and stuff like that. But you can make multiple. Like if a bank has an offer, like you'll get $250 if you deposit $10,000. Like take advantage of those rates. You can have multiple, and then you can just transfer the money in between 2 if one is earning, more interest and you want to throw more money into that if you like one bank or the other. But you can have multiple. So it is a great way to build wealth and always make sure you are getting the highest rate possible. All right, number 3, and this is probably one of the most important. Do not, I repeat, do not become reliant on that interest coming in every month. As you guys can see from a screenshot here, I made almost $700 in a month off of interest. It's kind of crazy, but do not, if you get up to this level, even if you're making like 50 to 100 bucks, let's say you're trying to buy a house that has an HOA or something like that, and you're like, oh, if I make this savings account, the HOA, like the interest will pay for this HOA. Do not think that, because when I signed up for my VO, the interest rates go down over time. Like we're not going to be around 4% forever. It's probably going to go down to like 2 or something like they did in the past. But do not think, oh, because of this, I can buy this, because the interest rates will dip, and they've been going down for the past, 6-8 months. So yeah, do not think that. It's just a good way. Like all they are for is storing money away that you were trying to save towards a goal. Like for me, I'm trying to buy a house. I'm not going to go invest this money into the markets or my IRAs because I will have to pay taxes if I take them out. But here, it's just simple. Store it, build the wealth, but interest rates do go up and down. They are not locked in like a CD. That is number 3. Number 4, make sure that they are FDIC insured. What is FDIC insured? See on the screen. Most banks are FDIC insured up to $250,000 whenever you're doing this. It is simple as this. You click on the page. It'll show you on the page if it's FDIC insured. What this means, market crashes, banks crash, and you have less than $250,000 in there and all the money's just gone, or they lose all the money, you're insured up to that money. So a key thing, if you have a lot of money, open multiple and do not let it go past 250K or whatever that limit is for that bank. Some are higher, some are lower. It depends on that. just make sure you're not going over, because if the banking system crashes and you had $1 million in there and only 250,000 insured, womp womp, bye bye. Not good. So yeah, make sure it's just as simple as that. You click on the things, it'll say if they're FDIC insured up to blah 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 blah. Just and keep that note in your head if you're gonna get up there. A lot of people aren't gonna get up to those limits, but if you are, make sure they're FDIC insured up to certain amounts. Number 5, and probably one of the most important when researching which ones to do, or you can look at my next video, which I'm going to be showing you guys probably the 5, 7, 8 best. I don't know. I haven't thought yet. I'm going to be showing you guys the best. I have 2 myself. I will show you guys some good ones. But do not, or make sure that there are no fees involved or like minimum deposits. Yes, you can have, some of them are like they offer higher rates because they offer a minimum deposit. So make sure when you're signing up for that account that you have that money, or else they may charge fees. They won't charge you the rate. Some banks are like, if you don't have 5,000 in there, they're going to give you 1% until you have that, instead of the 5 or 4% that you are wanting to get. So make sure that there is nothing, or whenever you see that, make sure that you have everything you can put into it and deposit all the money so you get the highest rate possible. All right, so that wraps up things you need to know about high yield savings account as someone who's had one for 3 years and had a decent amount of money into them. 2025 just started, so I will be making a video about my personal favorite ones, the ones I like. VO Bank is personally my favorite right now because I had Citibank or Citi. Not my bad. I haven't had Citibank. I had Citi, but VO Bank has been great. There's some of the highest rates. I think right now I'm getting 4.7 APY, while most places aren't even giving 4.2. I know Amex is giving 3.8 at the time of this. VO's doing like 4.5 interest rate and 4.7 APY. So I'm making a great percent. I've been there for 6 months and I love it. I've been making a lot of money and I just love it. But we are going to make a video here about all, probably the 5 best in my opinion, you know, trusted, no fees, no deposit minimums, simple as can be. But yes, high yield savings accounts are a great way, and I mean great way, to start making money. Because if you're just in a brick and mortar bank, you're probably only making 0.01 or 0.05. If you've never had a 1099 INT form and you've had a savings account, then yeah, it's time to change. Because if you haven't, they only issue them if you've only been making $10 a month in interest, or $10 a year in interest. So yeah, they're definitely worth it. But hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video, and hopefully if you made it to the end of this video, comment a big W in the chat so I know you made it this far. And hopefully I guys see you guys in the next video. But this is one of the first videos of finance talks ever on this channel, so we're gonna get building up into finances and how to build your wealth, and you know, hopefully get our way to the 7-figure range in net worths. We're trying out here. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.